If you're in a relationship and you're unsure of the guy that you're with, this video is for you. So it's so interesting, and I know I'm guilty of this, that when you're in a relationship with a guy, you accept shit behavior. And it's funny because it's like we accept behavior from a guy that we would certainly never accept from a friend. So if the guy is not really trustworthy, he's not really consistent, he doesn't really show up for us, he's really not supportive, let's say he hangs out with other girls, let's say he's messaging other girls, let's say he's not making you the priority. It's funny because there are so many times we're so desperate to be in a relationship that we overlook the signs that says this is not an ideal relationship. And the crazy thing is, if we had a friend that didn't show up for us, who was not consistent, that didn't hang out with us, that we didn't trust was like trustworthy and maybe talk shit behind our back, like we would probably drop that friend quicker than we would this guy. And so I'm sharing this because I want you to take a step back and I want you to reevaluate your relationship and the behaviors you're seeing in it. And if they're red flags, because everything I just said, they're red flags. Now, if you're like, Con, this guy's pretty cool, I like hanging out with him, that's fine. But this is the flip side to staying in a relationship that is unhealthy. What happens is, as you're in that relationship, and if you really do like this guy or you have some feelings for him, what's going to happen is you're going to start to doubt yourself because you're going to start to question why he isn't treating you properly, why he still wants to talk to other girls, why he's still looking at other girls, and it's going to make you feel bad about yourself. It's going to make you question, like, why doesn't he love me, or why doesn't he like me, or why is he not into me? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not skinny enough? Am I not enough, right? So you get my point here. And what I'm trying to say is, if you stay in an unhealthy relationship where the guy is not doing his part, where the guy is doing shady shit, like it's going to mess with your self-esteem. And I know you may say, Con, no, that's not going to happen, but guess what? It always happens. And we think it's not going to happen, but it makes us worse. It makes it worse when you really like a guy and he's treating you poorly, because what it's saying is, not only is it saying to this guy that I'm worthy of this shit behavior, and that's not good energy to have, number one. Number two, it's like you're telling the universe or God or whatever you believe in that you're accepting this shit behavior because that's how you value yourself. And so really, you're not valuing yourself by staying in an unhealthy relationship with a guy who's treating you poorly. So I want you to think about your relationship. I want you to think about, is this relationship making me feel better about myself? Is this relationship making me feel bad about myself? And is this relationship complementary to the life I want? Or is it holding me back from really meeting someone who will treat me like amazingness, like I should be, versus accepting the crap behavior that you are in this relationship? So I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about whether or not it's worth you staying in this relationship or not. Because I will tell you right now, if he's exhibiting any of the signs that I just said, he's not.